FS19 some prices part 2. So sorry about ending abruptly earlier. Mom needed help with something, so anyway, let's move on. The large tractor is where we're at right now. Again, it's random. It's whenever I happen to take screenshots, whenever I happen to show something and I was able to get a screenshot is when this is. So it's going to be random, but I'll tell you what category if I remember to. I'll try and tell you what the brand is, if there is one. Large tractors. The Busfar Series 9 will be $246,000 euros or pounds. Massey Ferguson MF 8700, $250,000. The New Holland T8 Series 267,000. The Fint 900 Vario 272,000. And again, these are base prices. These are not going to be any add-on prices. Alright, there's going to be a sheep pasture for $65,000, large sheep pasture for $180,000. These are in animal pens, by the way, in a placeable section. So sheep pasture $65,000, large sheep pasture $180,000, pig enclosure $90,000, large pig enclosure $250,000. Let's see if I delete them as well. Horse paddock is going to be for $50,000. Large horse paddock is going to be for $95,000 euros or pounds. Large cow pasture is going to be for $300,000. Eventually I get this. Cow pasture is going to be 100. Like the regular cow pasture is going to be 100,000. So large cow pasture. Large cow pasture is going to be for $300,000. Alrighty. So these are already gone over. Where the pig is for $90,000. Large pig $250,000. Large chicken coop is going to be for $40,000. I believe the regular one is $20,000 if I do remember correctly. Alright, so square bale straw wheat is going to be for $650 euros or pounds. Again, excuse me as I'm like deleting these pictures as I go because these were for informational purposes. Since I will have the game very shortly, and you can go back and get these screenshots again. Not a big deal. And many more. Let me see here. Okay, the John Deere S2 or S790, which I think we already said that, is $390,000. The 625X header is for $49,500. The 645FD header is for $89,000. These are John Deere headers, by the way. And of course, there are more headers, of course, more John Deere stuff. John Deere 680C corn header is for $38,000 euros or pounds. That way. Alright, the John Deere 6M series is the first tractor we're going to buy, possibly. It's going to be for $119,500. The 6R series, John Deere 6R, is going to be for $228,000. 7R series, $238,000. 8R series, $299,000 euros or pounds. And we have the Komatsu Forest brand. Only two things so far. Of course, this is not the finished game, so if there is anything new that was not shown there, that is why. They're not playing the finished, complete game. But I think these are the only two things that are going to be there anyway. But there's the Komatsu 875, $216,000. That is a log carrier with a crane on, I believe, as well. And then you have the forage or the tree harvester, Master Tree Harvester, the 931FC for $435,000. I believe that is the one that we can actually have the blue tracks on it. Yeah, so anyway, now on to the next pictures of big bags. The pig food big bag is of 1,000. The oats big bag is for 1,400. The wheat big bag is for 1,500, and the seed big bag is for 900. So the pig food big bag is obviously for the pigs. The oat big bag is for the horses, and the wheat big bag is for the chickens. And what's interesting is the one for the chickens is 1,500. So I wonder how much we'll make off the eggs. We'll definitely try that out at some point. Square bale straw wheat, like I said earlier, was $650, euros, or pounds. Square bale hay is going to be for $650, euros, or pounds. Round bale silage is 2,200. Round bale straw wheat is 650. Let's go on to the next photo, which is somewhere down the line here. And let's go on. Okay, so in the cars we have the pickup 1978 for $30,000, euros, or pounds. I'll actually compare them right here. This is the one that the 1978 pickup is replacing. It does look as good as the pickup rodeo, but whatever. So that is for $8,000 more. And then the pickup 2014, which looks like that is an older truck than this one right here, the pickup TT. That is for $45,000, euros, or pounds. So that is $9,000 euros or pounds cheaper. Then we have the animal transport. We have the Big Master Western WCF for $16,000. That is a horse trailer, and it can hold 2 horses. Might be able to hold other animals as well. I don't think so. We'll of course test that out. Then you have the that's a Bachmann Big Master Western WCF for $16,000. Then you have the Joskin Betty Max RDS 7,500 or 7,500 for $24,000. Then you have the Michelotto AM19 for $67,500. Now you have a Wilson trailer Silver Star for $80,000. That might be able to transport chickens. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if the chickens can breed. I don't know. We'll see. It looks like it is primarily chickens. I don't know. Might be able to hold more than the AM19. I hope so. But we shall see. Yeah, I really don't know what if these other, like the regular ones, can hold the chickens and the horses, or if it's just a standard. We'll definitely test it out though. Baling technology. We have the Cotton FBP 3135 for $76,000. That looks like that is a square baler. Then we have the Cotton SW 4014 for $54,000. From what I hear, that can not only wrap square bales, but it can also wrap round bales. I don't know about the other one. Of course, we'll test all that out. We have the Artisan 4-stack FOR stack, one word, 8.12 for $25,000. I'm not going with that one. It is cheaper, but it is so much harder to stack it. Much better off just getting the front motor. And yeah, sorry for that mic breakup right there. The Artisan, and then you have the Artisan FSX 63.72 for $70,000, euros, or pounds. That is a square bale stacker, and that can hold, I think, 16. Yeah, 16 bales. And then we have the Fliegel Schmetterling for $2,200, euros, or pounds. That holds round bales. So yeah, I'm trying to get all these done in this week if I can. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Let me sure there's some comments. Alright, so yeah, the regular chicken coop is $20,000. The dog house is $2,500, and it will cost you $5, euros, or pounds today. So yeah. Alright, and Baling Technology, we have another ton, which is the LSB 1290D for $105,000. That might be the round baler, would be my guess, because that one's a little taller. Then it's 3135 counterpart. And then you have the classic New Holland Roll Belt 150 for 49,000. I believe in this game is 48,000 though. I could be wrong. I probably am. Say, here's the Arkeson 4 stack super hard. Yeah, it's actually 58. So wow, we're actually, wow, so it's actually a lot cheaper. It's about $9,000 cheaper. This is the same price. But whatever. Alright, so we'll, let's see here. Alright, and then we have the KSIH Module Express 635, which is the cotton harvester, which there are actually other brands out there. I believe there's a John Deere cotton harvester that I've seen a video of as well. Yeah, actually I know there's one because I remember seeing a video and hoping that there'd be a John Deere cotton harvester, because that was right after John Deere was confirmed. But anyway, that has me 485,000. Nothing customizable on that, as far as I can tell here. Alright, now in pallets we have the herbicide tank for 2,400, the pallet saplings for 1,000, poplar saplings for 280, sugarcane pallet for 280 as well. We'll definitely try sugarcane because I have not tried that out, because I do not have the DLC, but it comes standard in game now. It comes in the base game, so yeah, that's gonna be fantastic. Alright, and now in the miscellaneous category of the placeables, we have the Karcher HDS 9/18-4N for 4,500. That is this right here, the HDS. So this is same price, pretty good price. And then we have the Vehicle Workshop for 28,000. It actually looks a little better in this one, maybe. And then we have the AG700 STA. This one doesn't look as tall. It doesn't look as tall. It looks shorter, and it's good, and it's a bright green, which is fantastic, almost a John Deere green. And then we have the water station, which is for 5,000. So again, workshop is 20,000. The HE700 STA 72,000, and the water station for 5,000. And the water station is basically the water tower, middle water station instead. That's two screenshots of these. Decoration, we have the sandcastle for 200, which actually will lower the ground to match it. So if you want to kind of, with the ground state, it's going to cost you probably a few $100,000. You know, it is a cheap price. Yeah, so anyway, there's a farm barn for 80,000, farm garage for 20,000, farm hut for 6,000. And I don't know if any of these doors will open up. We'll of course test all this out. We got the farm shack for 10,000, farm shed for 20,000, farm stable for 80,000, the farm storage for 70,000, farm trailer for 25,000, farm old barn for 60,000. That might actually open up because that is actually what they use to show off the or to introduce in the review trailers for the John Deere brand. Then we have the Pottinger NovaCat XD-ED, which is basically, let me be exactly, this one right here, the two mowers, double mowers, as for 42,000, so same price as it is in 17. And belt systems, looks like we have the S710 for 5,000, SL8022 Quantum for 38,000, TC8016 for 18,000, the RH2460 for 45,000, and that one is actually a pallet maker. So, yeah. Alright, small chapters. We have the Fiat 1300 DT for 59,000, Volkswagen A Series for 65,600, the Fiat 500 Favorite for 76,000, the Stara ST Max 105 for 81,000. euros, or pounds. Alright, in large tractors again, we have the 900 Vario for 272,000, Ultra S Series for 292,000, John Deere 8R Series for 299,000, JCB Fast Track 8330 for 310,000. And that actually has a DEF option, so I don't know exactly what that means. We'll of course test that out as soon as we can. But yeah, so this. By the way, in the that newer trailer for FS19, the one with the cars, the tractor is the 8370R, so we're trying to get that one. Alright, now in animals, we have the Con Primor 15070 for 25,000. That is a straw blower. And then we have the two milk tanks. Now, by Lizard, the first one is the MKS8 for 25,000, and that is the one with the front dual or dolly, whatever it is called, the front swivel axle trailer. So you can hook it up with a tractor or a truck or what have you. I don't know if you can remove that. I hope you can. But I believe that holds like 8,000 liters. And then you have the Lizard MKS32 for $68,000 euros or pounds. I believe that holds around 20,000 euros, something like that. So let's keep going here. Let's see, we're actually almost at the end here, I believe. So cows are for 2,000. The fee is actually 300. Like the animal transport fee is actually $300 euros or pounds. So then we have in decoration, we have farm garage for 15,000, farm storage shelter for 30,000. Guys in here, the farm barn 100,000, sand castle 200. 1,000 Vario tractor is for 329,000 base price. I mentioned these trailers earlier. Alright, you have the AgroLiner. Now in trailers, you have the AgroLiner TKD 302 for 27,000. You have the AgroLiner HKD, I guess 3 or something for 25,000. Yeah, it's actually the 302 again. But this time it's a front swivel axle. Then we have the Justin Transpace for 8,000. Transpace 8,000 for 35,000. Dollars, euros, or pounds. Then we have the Cramp Bandit 750 for 51,000. The AgroLiner TAW 30 for 56,000. Are shown. Oh my gosh, let me see here. Those. Okay, we have the John Deere front loader, which is the 643R for 5,400. We have the John Deere T560, which is a harvester for 285,000. As you know, the S790 for 390,000. Then you know the headers. The other corn header, John Deere corn header, is the 61BC for 7,000. Then we have the first front wing, which is the John Deere pickup 900 for 800. I don't know. And then you have the pickup 1150 for 1,050. Those are two weights. And the third and final weight for John Deere is the pickup 1800 for $1,600 euros or pounds. And you have the Vultra A series for 65,600 tracker. Vultra M series for 121,000. And the T series for 175,000. There are more Vultra trackers, but that's all I can get to. Then we have the Case IH medium trackers, the 7200 Pro series for 98,000. We have the New Holland T6 series for 102,000. The Case IH Magnum for 112. Now it's a Magnum something beginning with an S. Then we have again a medium tractor, the Steyr Profi CVT for 112,000. The 6M, as you know, John Deere 6M for $119,500. Looks like the Star St. Max for $110. Yeah, Star ST Max 180 for $110,000, and Walter T Series $175. And then again, Fent 700 Vario for $180,000. KSI H Puma Series for $188,000. Let's see here. Not sure what that's it. There, not there. Okay, now we get into land. I believe this is on Felsbrunn. So the land with field number 5 is going to sell for $810,312 euros or pounds. Now the field with the number of 16 will sell for $137,905 euros or pounds. The one with field 17 will be $213,912, and that's actually looks like it's a pretty decent size piece of land. So, yeah. And then it looks like you have the one with field 19, maybe? It's right about the 24, 25, 26 area. That's going to sell for $210,182. So it looks like if it has land on it, it's going to sell for like the more land on it has, the more money it is going to cost. And then you have the one with field 13 for $846,680. And field 13 is actually a pretty big field. So, yeah, and then you have this pretty much a blank piece of land with some forests and a road. That's going to cost you $346,368 euros or pounds. The one with field 19, yeah, that's not a much clearer shot. This is one for $210,182 euros or pounds. Again, that's the same one. Alright, so the Module X, 33,000. The Lizard Module X, which is the big semi-cotton bale transport, is for sells for $33,729. So my guess probably bought it for $80,000. I don't know exactly. That's my guess. And now in silos, the grain silos for $110,000. Large grain silo, and that holds 100,000 liters. But it looks like it is your standard crop of wheat, barley, canola. No, that's cotton. No, that's canola. Then corn, cotton, sunflowers, and soybeans. Might be oats? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But then the next one is large grain silo for $180,000. Large silo extension, as you know, for $90,000. Bunker silo large, $45,000. Bunker silo small, double, $30,000. Bunker silo medium, double for $50,000. Sheds you have, and of course there's more stuff, but this is all I can actually see. The price of. You have the Easy Shed 1 for $9,000, and you have a taller, deeper shed which is the Easy Shed 2 for $22,000. You have the Easy Shed 3 for $32,000. Yeah. And then there's the prices again. Okay, front loaders. Obviously have the John Deere 643R for $5,400. Then you have the Stahl FC30 for $5,400, and then the Stahl FZ60 for $8,000. Pallet fork for $800. You have the bale spike for $600. And then the Warzy, which is the which has the 3 straw blowers. You have the skid steer loader version for $2,100. You have the front loader version for $2,300, and you have the telehandler version for $3,000. And you can tell what version it is by looking at the letters at the end. The skid steer loader one has SSL. The front loader has FL, and the telehandler has TL. Okay, so in harvesters we have the Bison, Bison, or the Fendt Bison Super Z056 for $84,000. That is actually the really small, older harvester. Then you have the New Holland TX32 for 100,000. The Rostamash Nova 330 for 105,000. The Massey Ferguson MF Activa 7347S for 202,000. Then you have the RS M161 for 299,000. I'm not going to say the John Deere's because we set those. And you have the Case IH Axial Flow 9240 series for 420,000. You know what those are. Not really seeing. Okay, chainsaws. You have the Stihl, the Husqvarna, the Johnster, and the Gullet, all for the same price of $1,000, euros, or pounds. And you have enforcement machines. You have a MAN. Is how it's spelled and how it's pronounced, which is a log transport with a crane on the back of it. The TGX 26.640 for 180,000. Yeah, the Ponce Buffalo for 221,000. The Sampo Rosenslew HR46X for 275,000. Scorpion King, the Ponce Scorpion King for 440,000. I'm not going to go over stuff that we've already gone over. But yeah. New. Again, I went back and retook screenshots just in case. I really shouldn't have done that though, because I took all of these. Okay, that's right. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's all I'm going to have. Yeah, that's all I have. So thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned. Actually, no, hold on. Okay, I have the Ropa Nawaro mouse for 328,000. I believe that is the thing that can pick up all the crops. And I also have the forklift for 37,000. That is a Manitou MC18-4. Stay tuned, stay awesome, hit that subscribe button below, leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitter, ZachRider747. And stay tuned to my channel because I'll be live streaming FS19 within 3 hours. So yeah, do all that, and as always, we'll catch you later. Thank you all so much.